I basically didn't go to the gym because of this trailer. So please prove me wrong and be good. So I just got back, and in the last hour, Star Wars Celebration obviously just released a new, or the first teaser for Episode 9. There's no title, it's just called Star Wars Episode 9. You guys know that I really didn't like The Last Jedi. It basically destroyed Star Wars for me. I've almost no respect for Rian Johnson because of what he did to that film and the series. He destroyed it for tens of millions of people, I would feel. But J.J. Abrams is back directing this one. The Force Awakens was fine. It was good. I do like it less and less every time I watch it, but it has a Star Wars feel to it. The Last Jedi didn't. So hopefully he can wrangle something back here. So let's get to this teaser. Please, I pray. Wakarimasen, sumimasen. I pray to the Star Wars gods. Luke, do us good. Let's check it out. Let's go. There we go. Panting. It's just what they do in this in this new saga.
We've passed on all.
Oh, so you didn't really have him in episode 8, but you're just like, let's make him the core of 9 while him being dead.
1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
Okay. No one from this saga. Sorry. I mean, cinematically, it's beautiful. I have to be fair. That looks cool. They're melding. There we go. Melding his helmet. Good decision. He had raised staff there. Billy. All right. All right. All right.
We'll always be with you. No one's ever really gone.
Okay. Wow. You could probably tell I didn't like that first half of that trailer very much. The second half with Billy D, with there was a lot of stuff there that pulled me in. I mean, that end part, just Palpatine's laugh, and then the title was Rise of the Skywalker or Rise of the Skywalkers. Which one was it? Rise of the Skywalker. The Rise of Skywalker. Hang on. The entire trailer was just about him saying no one's really dead. Is Luke gonna come back to life? I don't know. I don't. Shit. See, it could just be talking about Kylo coming to the good side maybe, and how that's the way they're going with it. But they sort of batted away Rey being a Skywalker or even a Kenobi. So I don't think she's either of those at this point, because otherwise they just lied in the film. So they could either be talking about Kylo here, and I think Kylo looked fine in the trailer. He looked good. That was a solid scene there. And then them rebuilding his helmet, which I think was integral. One of the best parts of the first film was him, apart from when he got beaten by Rey and Finn. I mean, it was a bit ridiculous that he got beaten. That's been battered to death. I'm not going to mention that, talk about that at all. But other things, just the logo itself is in like a purple. that's weird. I mean, the fact that The Last Jedi was in red was weird itself. It was like, whoa, that's odd. But now they've just decided to be like, we're going with all the colours. My printer is going off for some reason. I don't know why. So we might hear some stuff printing in a couple of minutes. I hope not, but it has a mind of its own. I suppose the whole gist of this trailer was no one's ever really gone. It's like, I just see Obi-Wan being like, oh, hello there. And Grievous just being like, General Kenobi. It's nothing like that. But, there are some iconic lines from both the original trilogy, but also even the prequels. I feel that line there at the beginning, which was every saga, every generation has a legend. This iteration of Star Wars is not good, categorically. The fans do not like it. The people who actually support Star Wars and support the comics and the toys and all this other stuff, the video games, they don't like this Star Wars. So I don't see this being a thing in the future where people will look back on and say, this was the one. This was Star Wars this was the thing that made it. If anything, this is going to be the thing which breaks it, especially if this film isn't good. From this trailer, it gives me some hope, because the second half of it was very, very good. I liked it. I was engaged with it. You could tell at the beginning I was not engaged and I was just ripping on it. I mean, that shot of Rey jumping on top of a TIE fighter, like, I'm sorry, for me, that isn't a Star Wars shot. For me. It's not. You might disagree with me and that's fine. I'm not going to be like, oh, you're wrong because you disagree. Genuinely, you might disagree with me and that's fine. But that shot with Rey running and then pouncing back onto the TIE fighter, that is not a Star Wars shot. It just didn't feel like it. It doesn't feel right for some reason. And I would say that every Star Wars film hasn't felt right in this new generation of Star Wars, apart from Rogue One. Rogue One had a tangible feel to it of being like, it's paying homage to the original, and it feels like it fits in the universe. I didn't watch Solo. I still haven't seen Solo. I watched the end credit scene of it because it came up on my feed one point, and I just clicked on it. I was like, what is this? And I was like, that was a cool end credit scene. Like, if the film was like that, then I guess it's good. But apparently, what happened in there was completely unique to it. It had nothing to do with the rest of the film. So that's unfortunate. I haven't seen Solo. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I've been a Star Wars fan for my entire life. Star Wars: The Phantom Menace is one of the most inspirational films that I've watched. It really pushed me in the direction I'm going with, and space opera films in general have done that for me. And seeing what Rian Johnson did with the series and Luke and Leia, it's just destructive. And I feel I don't want to be like he did it out of spite. He's an evil man, because clearly he's not. I mean, I'm not going to just assume something about someone I've never met before, but I don't like him. I know that. I don't like the guy. And really, if you think about it, the title is Rise of the Skywalker, but the title of the last film was The Last Jedi, so someone's got slapped in the face here. I won't say anything else other than that, but clearly someone didn't like the previous film. Like most people. If Palpatine, which potentially he is back in it, I mean, he might be a Force ghost or something like that, but hopefully we actually get the main man, the myth, the legend, back in here. But if he is back in it, I want some crazy shit. I want the stuff he was doing in the prequels. I want the flips. I want the shit. I mean, if he's really old, then he's not doing... If he's back in a physical form, I want him doing flips and shit. I want him doing like a 1080... bloody spinny Jedi Sith attack, alright? I want that. But if he's obviously a Force ghost, then that shit ain't happening. But yeah, I think there's a lot of possibilities in where they could go with this story, and I just hope they do it justice. I do, because I personally don't like any of the new characters. Really, I don't like Finn that much. I don't like Rey at all. I liked Poe in The Force Awakens, and I hated him in The Last Jedi. Really, Kylo is the only good character, and even he was sort of batted a bit away in The Last Jedi, so there's not a lot to go off here. Obviously, it's a 2-minute trailer, So we'll get some more come later in the year, and hopefully the next one will be even better. But for me, this didn't feel like a Star Wars trailer. It didn't feel like Star Wars. There was something missing. But like I said, when you got to get to that last bit of the trailer, it did. And I feel like when I watched the first Force Awakens little snippet that came out 3-4 years ago now, I feel that felt like Star Wars. And nothing since then with this original saga, with this saga film specifically, has. So, surprise me, JJ. I believe in the JJ, the mystery box man. I trust you. I do. So hopefully you can get this thing back on track. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tap that channel down there. If you didn't, then Chief Palpatine himself will come after you, right? He'll do some 720, 1080 spinny attack on you. You don't want that. You really don't. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. Now, I've been NarendraTheComic. You've been great. I'll see you next time. Skadoosh.